guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about May and June favorites. Haven't done a favorites in a couple of months. It might have even been a little bit longer than that. Because I pretty much am sticking to a lot of the products that are working for me. So, you know, I don't want to lie and be like, oh, I have all these favorites when I actually don't. I have a lot of products that have been okay, but I'm like, I don't want to tell you about stuff that is just okay, you know? But there is some stuff that I've used in a couple of months that I'm really, really excited about. A lot of it is skincare. I have a little bit of makeup, but let's get into it. So first up is my new go-to foundation. I have been obsessed with this foundation for literally the last 2 months. I absolutely love it, and that is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. You guys, this stuff is so good. It lasts literally all day. Like, you don't, I mean, literally all day, this foundation is on. It is so, so good. I really, really love it. And I mean, to the point where I have stopped using like my NARS foundation, and you guys know how much I love my NARS foundation, but this one just is it. And it's funny because I do get products from L'Oreal from time to time, but this is a product I actually went out and bought myself. I had just read really good things about it, heard good things about it, and so when I tried it, I was like, absolutely, yes, please, and thank you. So right now I'm in between two colors because I'm a little bit darker than my usual complexion now that it's summertime. So I wear 500 and 510. I blend them together just to come up with the perfect shade, just so I'm not too light or too dark when it comes to foundation. And it works out, you guys. I absolutely love it. It is so good. I like to put it on with both a foundation brush and a beauty blender just to kind of have that balance of like being beat thanks to the beauty blender, but I like the foundation brush because it still does allow you to look like a human. Like, it allows you to have that skin texture, which the foundation brush does provide. It's definitely a full coverage foundation, so if you're looking for something that's a little bit more dewy or a little bit more natural, I don't think that this is the foundation for it. And what I absolutely love about it is that it has SPF, broad spectrum, which is important, and yeah, man, it is really, really great. So if you're looking for a drugstore foundation to try, I really, really like this Infallible 24-Hour Wear, and especially because they have a pretty full range. So go out and get it, especially if you're a black girl. I think like you will definitely hopefully find a shade that matches you. So next up in makeup, I am talking about Mary Kay's Pro Palette. I am really lucky. I am working with Mary Kay over the next few months, and so had the chance to go to Dallas and visit the headquarters and all of that, and they were so generous and they gifted us quite a bit. But one of my favorites, something that I have literally been using every single day since I've come back from Dallas, is this Pro Palette. And this one, they kind of just mixed and matched a bunch of like blushes and highlighters and contour colors and bronzers. I absolutely love this. I use this one and this one every day. This one I use for my contour, and this one is like a highlighter. It's almost like a rose gold kind of highlighter, which I absolutely love. I actually have it on now. I don't know if you guys are able to see it on camera. Love this stuff. I use it every day, but I love it because you can mix and match products. So if you have some Mary Kay eyeshadows, if you have blushes you love, you can literally build your own custom palette, and I love that. I love things that are custom to you, especially because everyone likes something different. So if you like more natural hues, you can kind of keep it nice and neutral. If you like something that's a little bit more extra and bold, you can like dress it up accordingly. It's so great. I really, really love this. I mean, it's in my bathroom where I have all of my everyday makeup because I use this every day. I really do treasure it. So if you're looking for something custom, looking for a palette that's really kind of more your cup of tea, definitely suggest getting into this. It's really, really good. So next up in my favorites is a lip sleeping mask from, I think it's Laneige or Laneige. Something very kind of luxe and very, you know, highbrow. But this is their lip sleeping mask, and it's beautiful. It smells good. You guys know I like anything with pink packaging, so. And it smells, I don't even know. It's like sweet with a slightly fruity smell. I mean, very, very slight, because anything overly fruity to me starts feeling real, like, juvenile, if that makes sense. It just smells really good, but I love it, like, especially like when you're about to go to sleep. Like for me, I don't want something that's like overly perfumey, and I love how thick it is. It's so thick. I love it. It's so thick, like your lips feel like you exfoliated them for like 6 hours with a really beautiful, gentle exfoliator. But I love it. For me, I really do try to pay attention to all of my skin, especially the skin on my lips when I go to bed, and I wake up the next morning feeling amazing, like my lips feel so good. So if you're looking for something to use on your lips at night, I would give this a try. It is absolutely amazing. Next up is pretty much a cult favorite. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC Sakari Baby Facial. It is so good. Let me tell you why it's so good. It pretty much is like exfoliating your skin, but like in a chemical way. So yeah, it's almost like, it's not a peel, it's technically a mask for the most part, but it does feel like you had a facial. Like the next morning your skin is so smooth and so glowy, and when you put it on, you only have to put on a very thin layer, and you actually kind of feel, it feels tingly, but not in a like abrasive or scary way, but it really is just doing the work that needs to get done. Your pores are so clean. If your pores were really kind of janky, or just kind of like you've been wearing a lot of makeup, maybe you haven't taken the time out to mask or exfoliate very consistently, this is the product that's really going to reset your skin. I like to use this like once a week, so I probably used it only 3 or 4 times, but every time I do, my skin is just like, yes, thank you for doing this. So I love it. As somebody who loves to mask, this is really just awesome. But I would definitely say that if your skin needs to be kind of rejuvenated, it feels dull, and you're looking for a mask to kind of help your skin look a lot more youthful, this baby facial is it. It is definitely worth the hype, because I'm always a little bit cautious of products that have a lot of hype around it. I'm like, is it really good, or do we just really, really love the brand or whatnot? And as someone who is a fan of Drunk Elephant, I can absolutely tell you that without a doubt, separate from any other product of theirs, this baby facial stands strong alone. So definitely a new favorite in my house. And if you're looking for a mask that's going to help that skin look amazing, definitely give this a try. Next up is another new favorite of mine. This is the Pre-Cleanse Oil from Dermalogica. This is just it. I don't know what to tell you. It's an oil that you use basically before you cleanse. And so basically, like, I have a lot of makeup on because I knew I was going to film. I knew we were going to shoot a couple of pictures today. So I was like, okay, definitely got to have, camera ready makeup on. So that's a lot of makeup. So instead of just jumping into washing my face, I definitely need something that'll break it down. And this Pre-Cleanse oil is amazing. What I like to do is squeeze very, very, very liberally. So probably about anywhere between 4 to 6 pumps, pretty much where I can get my hand full without it spilling over is what I like to do. And then I do not put any water on my face. I don't do anything to my face. Literally with all my makeup on, with the exception of my strip lashes, I go ahead and I just rub it into my skin, and the oil breaks the makeup down. And then what you do is just like wet your hands, and then you literally just take your wet hands after rubbing it in, and you just rub it in again for another 60 seconds to allow that oil to become a lather, and that makeup is gone. Really, really like that. All that concealer and the foundation and the contour, it is all gone. The only thing that I don't really overly do is like my eye makeup area, just because I have eye makeup remover that'll get rid of that. But guys, if you're looking for something to really remove your makeup, this Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse Oil is amazing. I've seen some of my favorite people on YouTube and Instagram use it, but when they sent this to me, I was really kind of like, okay, this is a cool product, you know what I mean? But it really did sit on my shelf for a little bit, for a while. And one day I did not have any makeup wipes, and I decided to give this Pre-Cleanse Oil a try. And now there is no day of the week where I wear makeup that I do not use it. In fact, it's almost an empty because I use it so consistently. There's really just probably about 10 to 12 more uses of this, and then I'm absolutely going to be repurchasing it. But hands down, a favorite for my nighttime skincare routine. Last but certainly not least is something that I've had my eye on for a while, never bought it, And I was like, ugh, I don't know if I really need like another oil or cream or something to add to my skincare routine for night. Because I feel like at this point we're at like 11 steps for my skincare routine. But that's something we can talk about later. But the Sunday Riley Good Genes is absolutely worth it. As somebody whose issue with her skin is my texture, this is something that automatically makes my skin feel smooth. I feel like it looks smoother, it feels smoother, and it is something that I personally feel like I noticed like after one use. So it wasn't like I had to use it for a week. Like it was something I noticed pretty, instantly. It definitely got better the more I used it, but this is amazing. So basically it's a lactic acid treatment. And basically what lactic acid does, it exfoliates your skin from like the chemical level. And what I like about it is that it's one of those things, again, that if your skin is looking or feeling dull on the surface, it's really exfoliating that very, very top thin layer of your skin and allowing your skin to really shine and look amazing. It looks clear in the morning. It's just like a lot more visibly radiant. I absolutely love this stuff. So I like to use this after I put on my Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil. So that's the blue little oil. I've talked about it a few times. I absolutely love that stuff. So I put it on after the oil. The reason why I do that is because I don't want this to be compromised by any way because of the oil. And the oil pretty much is highly concentrated because it has a little bit of retinol in it. So I like to put that on. I do that after my serum and stuff like that. If you want the whole spiel on my nighttime skincare routine, let me know. I'm happy to do a video on it. Let me know in the comments below. But I put that on after the oil, but before my moisturizer. So basically, as far as those 3 steps, it usually goes my night oil, my Good Genes, and then my moisturizer. And when I do it in that order, my skin in the morning is just unmatched. Like I can go no makeup that whole day and like people are complimenting my skin. And I really do think like this was a big game changer because it is noticeably different than when I just do the oil and the moisturizer. My skin is just very radiant and it doesn't look dull and it's a lot smoother whenever I use it. So Good Genes is definitely a favorite in my book. I am absolutely going to be repurchasing. This was the smaller bottle and I'm going ahead and getting the bigger bottle. And it's definitely on the steep side, price point wise, but if you're looking for a product that actually works, to me, this is totally, totally worth it. So that does it for my favorites, you guys. Let me know in the comments below what your go-to skincare product, especially for the summertime, has been in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. This is what I talk about, products. I like to run my mouth. I like to have a good time. So I think it'll be a good time for you too. You guys, I will see you in my next video. I appreciate you for watching. Bye.